YouTube, how did Ducky doing? DuckFilms here. What I got for you today is the new hero balance changes that are coming April 30th. So without further ado, I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So first and foremost, we're getting some major changes to a lot of the vanguards. First, Captain America, they're reducing his base health from 650 to 600 because he is quite annoying to deal with sometimes, so they're reducing that HP, a pretty solid change. For Doctor Strange, they're decreasing the energy cost to unleash Eye of Agamotto, his ultimate ability, from 3,400 to 3,100. Pretty good change. He's going to be able to ult a lot more now, and I will say this change is okay. I think it's fine, because they did significantly reduce the amount of damage he's going to be doing, so I think having this change is good for him. I just believe that Doctor Strange is a pretty good tank, even though his damage was nerfed, so this is a nice change. So for Groot, they reduced the health of Ironwood Wall from 700 to 600, so 100 HP change. Now, is this the end of the world for Groot? No, I don't think this is going to do a lot to playing Groot, but I think that 100 HP change can do something. Again, not amazing, not the worst thing for him, still probably in an S tier position. I'm surprised they didn't do anything about Emma Frost or anything like that. Then for our duelist, for Spider-Man, they decrease the damage range of Amazing Combo from a 5-meter radius to a 4-meter radius, which is a good change. For Winter Soldier, they adjusted the Tainted Voltage ability to have 2 charge levels, while keeping the cooldown time unchanged. This is a very interesting change. I need to see this in-game to actually understand what it does. But this is very interesting, so you probably have to, it's the E button on mouse and keyboard, so you'll probably have to hold down E, maybe to charge it up. Again, I want to see what this looks like in game. So for strategists, for Adam Warlock, they added a new effect to Quantum Magic. When a critical hit lands on the enemy, it reduces the cooldown time of Avatar Lifestream by 1 second. This is a cool change. This is a very good change, actually. This is going to be meaning that Adam Warlock is going to be actually very good right now. Basically, this is kind of like in the same way Mantis operates. If Mantis lands a headshot, she gets a life orb back. And when Adam Warlock lands a headshot now, he's going to be having his healing ability come back a little bit faster. I really like this change. That means Adam Warlock is going to get played a lot more. And that means, in return, dive is going to become a little bit worse because Adam Warlock is, receiving this buff. So for Cloak and Dagger, as Cloak, increased damage of the Dark Force Cloak from 75 a second to 80 a second, which is pretty significant change. And as Dagger, increased the damage of the Light Force Dagger on hit from 15 to 18. Nothing insane or special, but pretty good change. Then for Looney Snow, we're ramping up this K-pop sensation's damage output. That's kinda insane. They adjusted the damage falloff of Light and Dark Ice from 60% on 40 meters to 75. Pretty good change. And then for Mantis, we're empowering Mantis' damage output to reflect her true fighting spirit. So they're increasing the hit damage of Life Energy Blast from 50 to 55. So a pretty good change. Even though 55 damage doesn't seem like a lot, it still is a pretty good amount. And then for the team-up abilities for Star Alliance for Captain America Winter Soldier, upon leaping to a teammate, Stellar Impact will provide 50 bonus health to allies within range. So this team-up is actually good to use now. I mean, overall, pretty solid changes. I really like the changes with Adam Warlock because I think this makes Adam Warlock picked a lot more now. And I think having him as a second strategist is okay now. Instead of it being forced to have a triple strategist to play Adam, I think a Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger, Invis with an Adam can be super doable now. The Adam Warlock can actually land headshots. I think the Vanguard changes are fine. It's not really going to impact the game too hard. The Doctor Strange change is nice for Doctor Strange players. Yeah, overall, I think the changes are fine. I don't think anything is over the top, and I don't think anything was not necessarily needed. I'm surprised some heroes weren't here, like Human Torch or anything. So, we'll see. I guess this change to Adam Warlock indirectly kind of nerfs Human Torch as well now. So, we'll see how it goes. But anyways, hopefully this video has helped you in any way, shape, or form, and I'll catch you in the next one.